Okay. All right, guys, really exciting video today because not a lot of people know how to do this. I didn't even know how to do it my first 3 years of running Raps Performance, which is my online sports brand. So I'm gonna show you how to raise $100,000 in 2021. And the reason why we're choosing $100,000, it's a really good place to start. If you raise any less than that, it's gonna be hard for you to make a profitable return, and raising any more of that, it's hard to get credit for that. And if you can get credit for more than that, you're usually gonna be overweighted with debt. You're not gonna have enough equity built into your business, and you're gonna end up being cash poor because all your money's gonna go towards interest payments. So I'm gonna show you guys how to raise 100 grand. So when we talked about in our marketing videos, the 4 Ps, product, place, price, and promotion, raising money, we're gonna talk about the 4 Cs. And this is one that I've made up, but what you need to raise $100,000 in Canada, you need cash, you need communication skills, you need connections, and finally, you need credit. Okay, so this is how it starts, and I'm gonna show you how you need to do this. So, what you're gonna do, you're gonna have $100,000, you're gonna split your debt and your equity on paper as about 65-35, okay? So about 30% is gonna be equity, 60% is gonna be debt, which means you need to raise 30K cash, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna get it from 3 different sources. You are going to go and you're going to get a job, okay? You're gonna earn and save up $5,000 to $10,000. 5 to 10K, okay? That's how you get your first little bit of cash. Now, if you wanted to start a drop shipping business, you could probably get into the game with this much. But if you're looking to hold inventory, you're gonna need to go about 10 times as much. And we're gonna see at the end how it ends up being just as profitable. So like you could do drop shipping, spend lots of money on marketing, and make a 10% return on $1 million, and you'd make 100 grand. Or you could own your inventory, have 90% margins, and make $110,000 and profit $100,000. So it's 2 different ways of going about it. If you like holding inventory, there's a lot of benefits to that. You can control the product, you can set your own prices, you can control the supply, which is why I like that. But anyways, you're gonna work and earn 5 to 10K yourself. Then you're gonna go to your friends and family, okay? You're gonna raise 5 to 10K. Now this is a personal loan, okay? This is between you and another person. This doesn't go on your credit score. So even though technically you're taking out a loan, a family loan won't affect your credit, and that's a huge thing when we go to raising credit and all of that stuff. So friends and family, you need 5 to 10K. Sometimes they'll just give it to you. Sometimes they'll give it to you with no interest. Sometimes they'll give it to you and they want equity. Sometimes they'll give it to you and they want interest. It doesn't matter. You can find friends and family. You can either find 2 people to give you 2 to 5 grand each. You can find 10 people to give you $1,000 each. You can find 20 people to give you $500 each. It's not hard to raise money from people, especially if they know you and they trust you, okay? So we've got 10 to 20K already. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some grants. Grants from the government, okay? These are like technology grants, innovation grants, new business grants, summer company grants. You can raise anywhere from 5 to 10K from that. Okay? Not only should you look for business grants, you should look for student loans and student loan grants, okay? So if you're in school for a program, you get granted credit and you get granted cash even if you don't have good credit because you're a student, and you know the student debt crisis is a different situation. But if you're an entrepreneur, you're a hustler who's all about that cash, you want to get those grants up. And if you can afford, because they'll usually give you more money than you need for your tuition. So if you can afford that, keep doing that. So now we've raised 30K, and you're gonna need that 30K to go out and get another 60 or 70K. It's usually not gonna be from the bank though. It's usually gonna be a third-party lender, okay? So credit can come from 2 sources. It can come from the bank, or it can come from a third-party lender. The bank will charge you anywhere from 2 to 10%, And a third-party lender will charge you anywhere from 6 to 12% usually. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, but that's how they make their money, and they know that you have no other options, so you're gonna go there. Now it's just a matter of communicating what you want, making the connections that you need, and guys, never before in history have you been able to go on Instagram and message Mark Cuban. Like, you could exit this video right now and you could have a DM in a billionaire's mailbox in the next 30 seconds. Never in history have you been able to do that. Take advantage of that, or just take advantage of the fact that you can send an email to somebody who you know who might be into investing, somebody you know who might have a little extra cash, somebody you know who might trust and want to support you. That's how you do your communication. That's how you do your connections, and then you just communicate it. You say, this is what I want, this is how I'm gonna do it. So basically what you're gonna do, you're gonna have 30K in equity, then you're gonna have, let's say, 70K in debt, and then what you need to do, you need to put this money into something that will profit at least 10% of this. So you need to do something with this money that will make you, at the end of the year, that will give you your 100K, because this is what you've got. You've got 100K in assets, right? 100K. You want to turn this 100K, you want to go a year, and you want to turn it into 110K. And if you can do that, you have mastered capitalism. That's all there is to it, guys. You raise 30 grand, you go to a third-party lender, you say, I have 30 grand, can you guys give me another 60 or 70? They'll say, give us your business plan. You communicate that business plan to that connection. They will give you credit. You go and do it up. We'll talk a little bit about interest in some other videos, guys, and we're also, my next video is going to talk about all of the courses that you would take in a business school undergrad and the one thing that I've learned from each course. We talk about 12 different courses, and I give you a great piece of advice in each course. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you, and best of luck on your journeys. Cheers.